Would you look at that? We didn't blow a 2-goal lead this time. We might just be for real. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone. Is your DeBrincat making too much noise all the time?
I haven't really prepared for this.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hawks Recap. My name is Clay. Thank you for tuning in. The Blackhawks just completed their 21st game of their shortened 56-game schedule. Their last game of their 5-game, originally 6-game road trip. And for the 4th time on this road trip, they get the victory. Second straight over the Columbus Blue Jackets. This time, a 2-0 shutout. Malcolm Subban with his first shutout as a Chicago Blackhawk. Who would have thought? After Tuesday night's 6-5 victory over these same Columbus Blue Jackets with Kevin Lankinen in net, that Subban would get the shutout tonight. Who would have thought? Who would have thought prior to this season that both Kevin Lankinen and Malcolm Subban would each have a shutout not even halfway through this shortened season? With this injury-riddled team in front of them, with this defense in front of them. These two goalies exceeding expectations so far. It's great to see. And sure, Lankinen has had the lion's share of the work and has been the most impressive goaltender. He's exceeded the expectations the most so far. But I hope this performance tonight from Subban has maybe allowed people to wake up a little bit or not gloss over what Malcolm Subban has done so far this season. Because yes, he had a not so great first game of the year against the reigning Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning, where he gave up 5 goals. But since then, he's only given up 6 goals in 4 games. With that poor first game performance in mind, he still has a .930 save percentage this year. That's pretty darn good. Of course, you need more than just your goaltender to get a shutout in this league. You need some pretty good defense in front of them as well. And the Hawks provided that tonight. Now, they weren't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think they ever will be. But they were good enough tonight. They were good enough to get the job done. They were good enough to match how Columbus was playing. I thought Columbus played really well in this game. Their defense was stingy as hell. It's kind of the reason why this game was 0-0 heading into the third period. And then beyond defense, you also got to talk about special teams. Columbus, they had 3 power play goals Tuesday night. 2 of them by Patrik Laine. Tonight, they went 0 for 2. Blackhawks had some key penalty kills in this game. It's one of the big reasons why they were able to win this game. And Patrik Laine, he just had 1 shot tonight. 1 shot. After scoring 2 goals Tuesday night. He had 1 shot in 17 minutes of ice time. Outside of that first period, he was absolutely invisible. Invisible. There was a moment in the third period where I had to actually look up his time on ice because I thought maybe he was injured or something. I did not see him at all out there. But he played 17 minutes tonight. But he was absolutely invisible. I cannot tell you how great of a job defensively that is. After the game he had Tuesday night, to be able to shut him down tonight, that's seriously impressive. Now, Columbus had their opportunities in this game. They hit the post a few times. They missed a wide open net a time or another. They had their chances, but they couldn't convert. Maybe on another night, they do convert and they win that game, but not tonight. They don't do it tonight. The Hawks do, though. At least they convert at least once, and that was all that was needed in this game. But the Hawks didn't look great early on. They didn't really come out of the gates firing. They got outshot by the Blue Jackets 8-3 in that first period. It was a struggle out there. But they flipped the switch at intermission, and they turned it around. Ended up outshooting the Blue Jackets 12-3 in that second period. And in the third period, 0-0 game. It felt like first team who was going to score was going to win. Thankfully, the Hawks have a little-known player by the name of Patrick Kane on their team. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's pretty good. I'm a big hockey fan, so I've heard of him before. I'd say keep your eye on him. He's probably going to have a pretty good career. But anyhow, just under 9 minutes into the third period, Calvin DeHaan with the puck in the defensive zone throws it into neutral zone towards Alex DeBrincat, who's getting checked by a Blue Jackets defenseman. Puck kind of falls at their feet. Kane swoops in, picks up the puck, takes it into the offensive zone, right-hand side, one-on-one with another defender. And this is a spot where sometimes we'll see him do his little, Savardian spinorama backhand shot that kind of wows the crowd. But tonight he decides to kind of be chill, just do a normal thing, do one of those curl and drag, change the angle, beat the goaltender far side type of shots. No big deal, really. Blackhawks up 1-0. The Blackhawks did a really good job after that, winding the clock down, making sure they were getting the puck out of their own zone, getting the puck in deep at the opposing blue line. They did a really good job of that late in the third. They did a pretty good job of that pretty much this entire game, but especially late in the third with a 1-goal lead, that's a big focus, and they did a good job on that. Now, it certainly did help that they had a power play during this time as well, although Columbus may have had their best opportunity in this game, or at least late in the third period, shorthanded during this Blackhawks power play. But Hawks were able to, not allow anything crazy to happen. So they were able to wind the clock down. And then with 50 seconds remaining in the game, elite sniper Carl Soderberg from long distance, Steph Curry range. Blue Jackets goaltender pulled. Empty netter for Soderberg, his 4th of the year. And the Blackhawks finish their 5-game road trip with a 2-0 shutout over the Columbus Blue Jackets. So yeah, great road trip. 4 wins in 5 games. I will take that every single time. 8 wins in their last 10 games. Great stretch of hockey the Hawks have been playing. Great month of February the Hawks have had, to be honest. Fantastic month. And they have a chance to finish out this month of February on a high note. They got 2 home games against the Detroit Red Wings. Yes, please. Sign me up. A great chance to head into March riding high. And if you haven't looked at the March schedule, maybe don't. Maybe don't. Let's not kill the mood. Let's stay in the present. Let's keep enjoying how the Hawks are playing. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.